Okay, this is very exciting. We're going to go out and see the home getting started. The first thing that's going to happen is the foundation, and we're going to look at what's underneath that concrete, what's in that concrete foundation, so that you know it's properly engineered. So let's go out in the field and take a look at it.
Okay, here we are out at the building site. We're out here early. The sun has just come up. And the reason we're out here so early is because we're talking about foundations, and foundations is something you do early in the morning. First thing we're going to do is take a look at some of the things they do before the pouring of the foundation, before they place the concrete, so we can see some of the preliminary work. The first thing that's going to happen out in your home site is a surveyor is going to come out and he's going to stake the home site. This is critically important for the guys who set the forms because they have to make sure that the home is placed exactly where it needs to be. They can't be encroaching over building lines. They have to have certain setbacks from the sides and the rear of the home. So the surveyor comes out here and he sets pins in all the corners of the lot so that the form setter knows where to start from. After the surveyor is completed, they're going to come out with a tractor and they're going to level the foundation pad. Okay, they're going to scrape the vegetation off, move some dirt from one side to the other so that the entire building pad, the foundation pad, is relatively smooth, within a couple of inches. Once the stakes have been set, the pad has been leveled, the form setters are going to come out here, and the first thing they're going to do is they're going to set this little piece of the structure here, which are called batter boards, and they're basically used to give them a reference point to set the forms. It's going to tell them, it's going to square the foundation up, boards up, so they'll know exactly where they're going to be. Then they come in and they start to set the form boards. These are the boards right here. They're the form boards, and what they are is they represent the outside perimeter of the home. The concrete is actually going to come up onto the inside edge of this form, and that's going to be the exterior of the home from there out. The form board has to be true, the forms have to be square, and they have to be well supported. You notice they have stakes driven in here to hold the form boards, and then they have these 45-degree stakes connected to them. These are called kickers, and they're basically giving support this direction, because when they pour that concrete in there, there's going to be a lot of force wanting to push out. And what we don't want to have on the form is a blowout, which is the form breaking and the concrete spilling out during the process. So they put these kickers in there to support it very well. So the entire perimeter of the home form boards are put up, and that's what constitutes the form set. After the form set is done, they come in and they load in some fill dirt in here. You can see this dirt is different than the natural soil around the area here. And this is going to be what's used to build the pads for the foundation. We'll talk about that in a little bit. After that dirt's been leveled out, the plumber comes in and he's going to set his drain lines in here. You can see the drain lines, they're going to run downhill to the outlet that goes out to the street where the sewer line runs. They're going to make sure that these things are properly staked and propped so they don't get knocked over in the concrete. They're going to hold out some areas for tubs, for the drain systems for the tubs. They're going to block that out. And you can see all these pipes are capped because we don't want to have any concrete getting into them, for one thing. And the second reason it's capped is because they have to put this plumbing system under pressure. They have to put water in there and pressurize it to make sure that there aren't any leaks in this before we put that water in there, because we don't want to have any water leaks under the foundation. Obviously that would be a real problem. So the plumber comes in and does his thing. Once that's been inspected, the municipality is going to come in here. The plumbing inspector is going to make sure it's done. There's enough cushioning, padding around the piping, that it is actually indeed draining downhill, that does properly hold water and hold pressure. And once he gives us a green tag on this, then the foundation makeup guys are going to come in here and get it ready for the placement of the concrete.
If you have any more questions about MStreet Homes, feel free to contact us at the number on the screen, or go to the Contact Us tab at the website and send us an email, and we'll respond as quickly as possible to any questions you might have. Thanks again.